time to begin at the beginning. Welcome to Andy Donnelly Gymnasium. We're a little bit late tonight. Welcome to the We Are Luck network out there. We had an overtime in the JV contest tonight. The Luck JVs and the Unity JVs went in overtime before the Unity JVs pulled out a 28-26 victory. We're looking at Unity Luck here, the first conference game for each team. Each team comes in with similar records. Unity is 1-1, coached by Joe Tilton. Unity lost their season opener at Somerset, 57-52, and then they won a big game, I believe in overtime at Clear Lake, 54-53. So the last game was November 27th, so they've had some time to practice before tonight's contest. For the season, they're shooting 36 from the field, 75% from the line, and they're averaging 53 points a game. They're averaging almost 21 rebounds a game and 6 assists per game. Cardinal girls come in at a 1-1 record as well, coached by Britta Peterson. They lost their season opener to Northwood, 57-26, and then they beat Birchwood 43-40. Looking at the rosters, Unity is an extremely young ball club. Dwayne, take a look at that roster. They've got 2 seniors, 6 sophomores, 2 juniors, and a freshman. So this is a team that's dominated by their underclassmen. So, and I know these kids have done a lot of playing over the summer months and so on. And that sophomore class is a class to watch. They're one of those groups of kids that I know Coach Chilton has a daughter over there, and they've been playing lots of ball since those kids basically were in diapers.
I watched them play last year when I was doing games for Grantsburg, and a couple of these sophomores were playing as freshmen, and they didn't look like freshmen. So they have some ability, that's for sure.
So Coach Chilton is excited about these kids. He said they were a little bit out of shape for their first ball game. He felt that they weren't ready necessarily to play an up and down game like they wanted to play, and they took some lessons from it apparently and put in the time, and so he said it was a learning experience, and I think he said that Somerset made 9 threes. When you give up 9 threes, wow, that's tough to overcome at this level.
I've actually seen Somerset play. My granddaughter plays for Richmond, and they played, and they didn't shoot threes very well at New Richmond, but different atmosphere, different gym, different night. So it comes and it goes sometimes at this level.
So we've got a big conference opener here for the 2 neighboring Berg teams, the Cardinals and the Eagles. Neighbors up here in the West Lakeland Conference. The rest of the conference is playing tonight. I believe Frederick has the non-conference opponent. I think Siren St. Croix are matched up tonight. Webster is playing Grantsburg. Battle of Burnett County. And I think Frederick, you said, has Drummond. Is that?
They have Drummond, yes.
So
well, I just don't remember where, but they do have Drummond. So
we've got a Luck alum working the ball game tonight as an official.
Which one is that?
One of the Langness boys.
Oh, okay. Oh, sure.
So we'll have the singing of the Star Spangled Banner and starting lineups introduced here in just a minute. So
as long as we got a minute, let me expound on my theory that we need more young people to become officials. I'm happy to see the Langness boy doing it, and Alex Martell did the JV game here. We need more young people getting involved and staying in touch with the game by being an official.
Absolutely.
So I'm thinking I'm going to expound on that every time I do this, so that we can get some more people involved.
Please stand, gentlemen, remove your hats, and join us in honoring America with the national
Miss Brahm to lead the banner tonight.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets very clear, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
And again, Miss Brahm leading the singing of the national anthem here. Looking at starting lineups tonight. Unity starters will be announced first.
Black School District welcomes you to Andy Donnelly Gymnasium for tonight's
It'll be interesting to see how Unity girls adapt to being off the court for a couple weeks. I shouldn't say off the court. No game experience for a couple weeks.
They've been in the gym though. You can rest assured. So
And now let's read starting lineup.
starting lineups for Unity. Number 2, sophomore Autumn Lowe. Number 2. Number 4, another sophomore, Reagan Sorensen. Made a ton of free throws in one of her recent ball games. Number 12, another sophomore, Lizzie Merrick Tilton. Number 21, Maya Nelson, big, long left-hander. And 23, another junior, Madison Strange. So starting 3 sophomores and 2 juniors. Young lineup for Coach Joe Tilton.
We might see the same lineup next year.
Absolutely.
Doesn't happen very often, does it?
For the Cardinals, number 2, senior Katie Christensen. Number 5, junior McKenna Delaney. Number 11, junior Grace Jensen. Number 15, senior Liz Johnson. And number 25, Summer Asper, a sophomore. Those are the starters for Coach Britta Peterson. Britta's assisted by Uncle Ron Peterson. Keeping it all in the family. Joe Tilton's assistants are Sarah Lander and Luck alum Mike Lunsman. So here we go. Conference game number 1, the Battle of the Birds. Thorson
Ooh, she got the
gets the
jump,
tip.
but not the
Thorson-
ball.
Yeah. All the way to the rim. And a quick 2 for Madison Strange. 2-zip, first possession. Little 1-3-1 zone.
1-3-1 zone, right.
This should be a pretty good 1-3-1 team. They've got size on top. They got size in the middle. They got quickness on the baseline. I think it's a defense that's probably matches up their personnel. If you're going to play a zone, this is the zone for those kids. Liz with a shot from the wing. Katie with a rebound, short. Rebound by Nelson. Outlet to Tilton. Inside to Lefty. Post up and scores.
Hard to stop that.
Maya Nelson from the block.
She about 6 feet tall almost.
Yeah, she's a long
And left-handed.
and left. Shot is short. Rebounded by Strange up to court. Shot by Sorensen misses. Cardinals bring it up. Katie Christensen bringing it up against that 1-3-1 zone. Looking to split the zone on top. McKenna. Summer.
I have not seen a trap off the zone yet.
Liz with a shot off the baseline. Too strong. Tilton with the rebound. Comes up. Stopped at the 10-second line. Cardinals playing man. Nelson swings. Sorensen.
Good athlete. Nice jump shot for sophomore.
She did a nice job sealing off to get the entry pass, and then got a great look off that entry pass. 6-0, and we played 2 minutes. Yeah, timeout luck.
I don't follow these two teams in the summer very well, but I would assume she's on an AAU team somewhere.
I don't know.
I'm talking Sorensen now, of course.
And see, I don't know if they play AAU or if they play as a team. Now with the unlimited contact, I think
they can play in a summer league.
Yeah, play all over the place. So, but I know Joe has been grooming this group of girls. Of course, his daughter is a key part of it. But
see, Katie Christensen's having a shoe problem or an ankle problem or something, so she's out of the game already.
She's out, and let's see who's in. Andrea Johnson, senior.
Yeah.
Traveled by Summer on the wing. Cardinals look a little indecisive against this 1-3-1, and like you say, Wes, they really haven't trapped out of it, but they're so long, so long on top and in the middle. Coming across, going inside. Tilton Nelson with a dribble penetration, pulls up from about 6 feet, misses. Asper with a rebound. Here come the Cardinals. McKenna on the wing. Liz. Turnover intended for Andrea Johnson.
She zigged and the pass is zagged.
Yeah. Here come the Eagles up 6-0. 15-20 left in half. Nelson on the wing. Go down and sets a pick. Ball pick. Sorensen. Yo-Yo's with the dribble. Tilton on a backdoor cut. Nelson. Thorson with a nice steal. Oh, Nelson with a nice block from behind. Got all ball on that.
Kept her poise, even though she had the ball stripped from her. How often at this level do we see somebody have the ball stolen and then they go in and make a foul? So they make two mistakes.
Yep. Maya Nelson out. Number 10, Sierra Swanson in the middle of that 1-3-1. Another sophomore.
I was just going to say she's a sophomore.
Of course. Asper with a nice looking shot from the foul line. Thorson with a rebound. Long on the attempt. Here come the Eagles. Outlet up the sideline. Running lanes. Nice defense. Nice defense. Foul indicated against one of the Cardinals. I think it's McKenna. Number 5, McKenna Delaney called for the first foul of the ball game. First on her, first on the Cardinals, first in the game.
Luck did a nice job manning the out-of-bounds plays.
Sometimes that's not easy to do.
No.
That's why a lot of teams prefer to play zone out of bounds rather than play man. Ooh. Delaney with a tie-up. Here comes Katie Christensen back in. Summer Asper.
Kind of a quick call, but I think the accurate one.
Summer Asper leaving with the trainer. I hope that's nothing serious. Johnson, Christensen. Skip, Liz Johnson.
Need the lid off the basket here somewhere.
Yeah, they got to find a way to put the ball in the basket. That was a little travel, but got away with it. Sorensen. Off the baseline, shot no good.
Rebound Delaney.
Just will not fall. We need to go to the line here and have an opportunity to get that rim loosened up. Autumn Lowe fouled, going to the rim. We'll shoot two. Foul is on Liz Johnson, her first. Team second. Autumn will shoot two. 6-0, 13:25 left in a half. Lowe's first free throw is no good. Got some subs coming in. 33 is Sydney Bader in for the Eagles. And I didn't see who. Oh, that's Gabby.
Asper's back.
Gabby Engstrand in off the bench. And Summer Asper is in for McKenna Delaney. Lowe shooting her second shot. Shot is good. 7-1 Eagles. Nelson in. Nelson playing the wing on this side. Wow, that's really long. Nice entry pass.
And she gets a steal right away. For a while.
Engstrand with the three-ball attempt, no good, off the wing. Here come the Eagles. Foul on number 20. That's Andrea Johnson's first, team third. That's one way to stop a fast break opportunity. Looks like Unity wants to run.
They have the athletes for it, and they look like they do it well.
Here come the Eagles. Reagan Sorensen over the 10-second line. Nelson on the left side. Outside of Bader in the corner. Ooh, a little travel, got away with it. Sorensen. Grace has been really active on defense. Grace Thorson, she got her hand on another one. Swanson to Sorensen. Sorensen out on top. Swanson on the wing. There goes the cutter. Miss Nelson on the cut. Turnover. Here come the Cardinals. Out of bounds off the Eagles. Cardinals bring it in bounds out of a box set under their own basket. Christensen well defended inside. They had a whole bunch of people around Grace. Couldn't get that entry pass. Turnover locked. 7-0 coming up on 12 minutes in the half. 7-0 Unity. Nice dribble drive. Well played. Nice pass and a good finish. First basket for Sierra Swanson coming off the bench. 9-0, 11:47. Engstrand and Bader battle. I think this is going to be Unity ball. Yes, it is. Subs coming in. Strange back in for the Eagles. And let's see, we've got Liz and McKenna. We've got Johnson and Delaney in for the Cardinals.
We got 5 each. That's the main thing.
That's important. Swanson on top. Strange on the wing. Swanson looking to go inside. There's the nice overpass.
Good weak side help on the defense there.
McKenna Delaney really did a nice job coming over, taking away that lob attempt. Oh, turnover. McKenna trying to go back to Gabby. Well defended, well defended. Jump ball, I think this is luck. White ball. And Joe Tilton wants a timeout. I think it's a 30. 9-0. The Cardinals have yet to score. 10:57 left in a half. Well, Wiss.
7 minutes. I haven't seen a shutout in a long time, and I'm not sure we're going to, but
Don't say that.
but
I coached a second half shutout against that guy sitting to your right, Mr. Holicky. It was 13-12 at halftime. I think we had unity by a point, and then we never scored in the second half.
well, I promised myself I'd never bring this up, but I did not. I had a team that did not score in the fourth quarter of a sectional game
I was there.
and had a 16-point lead, lost by 1.
Yeah.
So, all right, we've talked about shutouts enough.
Yes, enough.
Let's
Enough's
not go
enough.
back there, huh?
Let's go down and get some points here. Oh boy, they got Maya Nelson on top. Look at
Yes.
this. That's a big wingspan and a good athlete, and
Creates
wow.
a really difficult time, and there it is.
All right. All we had to do was talk about it. Was that a 2? They give Liv
Yes.
credit for a 2.
Oh, what a nice move.
Who was that? Strange?
Madison Strange just dribbled right between them without contact. It was just a really nice basketball move.
There's a lot of bodies down inside there when you get down there. That zone flattens out, and there's a whole lot of blue around not too many whites.
There's the first screen I've seen that Unity's.
There's a pick.
Yeah. No, that's what the timeout was for. I think he was not seeing enough screening action.
Offensive rebound by Tilton. Brings it back out. Swanson. Tilton.
Looks like
High post pick.
looks like a little flex action.
Yeah,
to me.
little
There's the back screen. Yes.
Little flex or swing, whatever it is.
Yeah.
It looks more like a flex because the wings are a little bit lower than on a swing where they're up high. Sorensen. Ooh.
Oh, we got a little NBA action here. Little continuation on that one, I think.
Basket was.
The basket actually went in after the whistle. I have trouble agreeing with that one.
That's the second foul called on Liz. Liz Johnson for the Cardinals at team fourth. 13-2 as Reagan Sorensen goes to the line.
She missed. I think she had a whole string of them in her last game.
Yeah, that's what Chuck had said, Coach Holicky. Not a whole lot of holes in this defense. Unity athletes are really causing a lot of troubles for the Cardinals.
They're long and at the same time quick.
Yeah, they're athletic. That's the thing.
Yes.
They're athletic. Gabby Engstrand goes to the bench, and Grace Thorson re-enters for the Cardinals. 13-2 with 9:10 left to play in the first half. Liz
We need help. There we go.
to Grace. Grace unable to handle the pass. Oh, layup opportunity perhaps. There's Maya. Overshoots.
It's a nice turnaround jump shot she has, isn't it? She missed it, but
She elevates nicely. She's left-handed. She's got a long reach. Holds the ball up high. Good fundamentals. 13-2, just under 9 minutes.
Langness.
I know.
McKenna, long, off Katie. Unity ball. I think that's Colin Langness. They're all C's. So I think that's Colin Langness.
As was the father.
Ooh.
Charge. Oh, come on. It had to be
call.
something. It's got to be something. It's either a charge or a travel.
First foul. Sierra Swanson, first foul against the Eagles. Cardinals out of bounds, out of the box set. Katie Christensen. Summer from the wing. Oh, had it in the rim. Rebound.
Nice rebound.
Thorson working hard for a rebound.
Her second board of the game.
And Swanson picks up her second foul very quickly. Sierra Swanson with 2 fouls. 8:21 left in the half. 13-2 Eagles. Thorson's first attempt is short.
A little more arc.
Swanson to the bench and Bader in. Sydney Bader, number 33, a freshman. So they go from sophomore to freshman. Well, she got a little more oomph on that, but unable to find the bottom of the net. 0 for 2 for Grace. 13-2. Nice pass. Good find.
Nice pass and a nice catch. That
Sam Stryker
wasn't an easy
with
pass
the
to
deuce.
catch. Timeout luck.
15-2. 8:07. Eight 8:07, 15-2.
This is what it reminds me of when I was assistant coach with Ray Drexler. We'd be down 15-2. He'd look at me and he says, "Well, what do you think?"
And
Sorry, coach. I'm no help.
being the
Score more points.
here come the Cardinals down 15-2. 8 minutes left in half. Summer Asper. Liz on the wing.
Nice drive.
Well, you see what Britta told them. We got to set up in a 2-1-2. We're going to split them on top. We're going to put somebody at the high post and see if we can split them on the bottom. Foul indicated
And
against
then attack
Unity.
the basket.
That's Autumn Lowe's first foul. Team third. Grace misses again. You can do it, girl. Come on. There she is. Lids off. Here we go.
She has good form. They should be going in.
15-3. Under 8 minutes. Nelson. They run some really tight cuts.
More passing and cutting than I see.
Bader on the
screening.
wing. Looking. Striker. Good hustle. Oh, no. Right to Liz, and she couldn't contain it.
What a drive. Reagan Sorensen is just...
Sorensen picks it up.
Yep, she was right though.
$17-3, technical foul called on Britta. 7:20 left in the half. Autumn Lowe steps to the line, will shoot the technical.
I didn't see what Britta was upset about. She did. She jumped in, I thought.
She jumped, but she got it as she was coming in.
okay.
She didn't establish both feet in, and then
Lowe comes up short on her second attempt. 18-3. Britta was complaining that the defensive player did not reestablish position on the court, and she wound up getting the layup. Unity now inbounding off that technical. 18-3, 7:19 to play. Liz Johnson defending on the perimeter. Maya Nelson with a traveling call. Little quick on the move and slow on the dribble. Boy, it's nice having a left-handed post. I don't care what anybody says. Left-handed post players are extra special. Asper on the wing. Liz with a 3-ball. No good. Unity out of bounds. 6:59, 18-3 Unity. Cardinals having a real difficult time attacking this 1-3-1 zone. Nice defense, Summer Asper. Comes up with a steal intended for Nelson in the post. Now they've got Bader on top, and she's another long top of this 1-3-1. Nice skip pass, nice entry. Oh, a little too strong.
Tilton was playing a lot of people, and they're interchangeable parts. He's got a nice looking team here. Do they all rotate? They play different positions on that zone?
Foul called on Sydney Bader, setting an illegal screen. 4th team foul. Coming in for the Cardinals, 24, Lydia Ulig. Exchange student from Germany.
Really?
Yep. And she has played a little basketball in the European theater.
We'll have to look for the Euro step.
All her steps are Euro steps.
Stop the ball. Good D.
Got back nicely on that.
Yes.
Cardinals got back nicely. Shot from the corner, no good. And Lydia comes up with a rebound. She's in the book. 18-3 with 5:55 left in a half. Asper. Christensen. Liz. Not a lot of room to dribble in there, Grace.
Stop the ball.
A lot of blues. Good body control by Sorensen.
She is a really fine young basketball player.
Makes it 20-3 with 5:30 left in the half.
take some shots from the outside, girls.
I would like to see Britta.
Strange. There's a little Euro step,
There's
huh?
a Euro step, you bet. That's a pretty move when it's done properly.
Yeah, that's a nice move.
So, I'd like to see what would happen if Britta would post somebody at the high post and then reverse it quickly. You might get some threes from the opposite wing.
22-3 with 5:05 left in the half. Unity is putting on a clinic here at both ends of the floor, folks. They look really good on offense against our meaning Lux man-to-man, and defensively that 1-3-1 is just shutting the Cardinal offense off completely. And like you say, Chuck, they're moving different pieces of the chess set around, but all of them are contributing for the Eagles.
Chuck's the guy over here. I'm Dwayne.
Oh, Dwayne, I'm sorry. Did I call you Chuck?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Dwayne?
It's okay. Chuck,
Dwayne who?
Chuck is.
This is
confusing.
This is
Sometimes I'm here, sometimes
Yeah,
Chuck
I
here.
know.
I
This
can
is-
understand.
I can't remember if this is the Dwayne Mart or the Messi production
Yeah.
tonight. I don't know
Yeah.
which one it is. 22-3. All right, Cardinals, here we go. Bader on top of that 1-3-1. Nelson in the middle. Let's see, who's running underneath now? Now they've got the Tilton girl running underneath. They got Sorensen on a wing, and they got Strange on a wing. It's just, it's a good defense for these kids. Bader gets her hand on that. That's what that length will do. That's a nice body control.
Oh, isn't it? It's she hangs in the air well. It just
Good balance.
yeah. They're just. I'm not sure if I were Britta, I would be upset with their defense. They're just getting out athletic. Is that a word?
Something like that. Summer Asper
Get in there.
with a deuce. All right. Fifth point for the Cardinals. 24-5, 4:15 left in the half. Asper has her first bucket for the game. Nelson looking to go left. What a surprise. Oh. She had it dead to right, just a little bit strong on the shot attempt. Nice dribble penetration
I'm
by
impressed with
Strange.
Strange too. Strange, Sorensen, Nelson. They are tough.
Yeah, Strange is one of the two juniors.
No, we haven't seen St. Croix play yet this year, of course, but they're the defending
Yes,
conference champions.
perennial.
Yeah. But that would be a really good game. My guess is.
Liz just inside the 3-ball mark. No good. Here they come. Running out. Hanging and scoring again. Sorensen with her head up the floor looking to pass. Had the lane to the basket, took it in and scored. 28-5. 3 minutes and 10 seconds left in a half.
Too easy to pick up from your pair.
Liz got to keep shooting, and she is. McKenna with a rebound. Delaney blocked by Nelson, out of bounds. Cardinal basketball.
The skip pass is working rather well for Luck. They're just not putting it in the basket.
They're just not scoring on it right there.
Which is frustrating in itself, but if you have to point at the positives.
Turnover. Cardinals fail to inbound. We got Thorson and Engstrand in. Hulig and Delaney to the bench. 28-5, 2:54 to play.
Illegal screen.
Samantha Stryker called for an illegal pick on a screen. That's her first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Team fifth. Both teams with 5 fouls. So nobody at this point is in any foul jeopardy. Oop.
Oh, there could have been 6 fouls.
Well, good.
Not called.
Surprisingly, no call.
Coral Moline eyes one up on the wing. Thorson with the drive on the baseline. Christensen pops off the wing. And we have a 2-shot foul called on Madison Strange, her first. Team sixth. Katie Christensen to shoot 2-19. Left in half, 28-5. Long on the first attempt for Katie. Nice pass. Oh, Bader comes up short. It's a nice pass from Strange.
Hustle rebound from Lowe.
Striker to Bader. To Strange. Strange with a 3 ball. First 3 of the night for the Eagles. 31-5. 145 and a half. Coral Moline
Another turnover.
intended across the lane for Gabby Engstrand. Out of bounds to the Eagles. Low inbounds to Striker. Swanson on the wing.
Good D there.
Nice entry pass.
Yeah.
Striker threw a great pass into Swanson.
Perfect pass. Shorter would have been tipped, longer would have been out of bounds.
Thorson called for the foul, her first. Team 6th. Swanson shooting 2. First one is a little bit strong. Nothing but net on the second. 32-5. Engstrand reverses the floor. Ooh. Coral Moline looks inside.
Pass.
Asper. Oh, she thought she had it. Everybody thought she had it, but she did. That was a nice look. Bader, same thing with a rebound. Strong. 2 golden opportunities at each end of the floor came up as misses. 45 seconds left. 32-5.
There's the high post.
Deflection again by Bader. Bader with a breakout. Well done. Sydney Bader, freshman, her first basket of the game, 34-5 with 15 seconds and a half. 10. 8.9 says the scoreboard clock. 8.9, 34-5. Cardinals would like to get some points up there. Christensen. Thorson. And that is the end of the first half. 34-5. Halftime score.
Wow, that was.
What do you think, Wes?
That was impressive. I really don't think their defense is playing that poorly for Luck. They're getting out rebounded and out jumped. They're just very athletic.
They're facing a good team tonight.
Yes.
That Unity ball
Unity
club.
is, they're actually fun to watch if you're not a Luck fan.
They're a very, very solid club.
Yeah.
At both ends of the floor. I'm really impressed with their offensive execution, their unselfishness, and at the other end of the floor, my goodness, their 1-3-1 zone is just stifling. Well, we don't have a lot to talk about in terms of Cardinal points here, do we? We've only got 5 points on the board. Grace has 1. on 1 out of 4 on the free throw line. Liz Johnson has 2, and Summer Asper has 2. So that's the points for the Cardinals. Now on the Eagle side of the ledger, and again, these are unofficial, folks. So Autumn Lowe has 2 out of 4 from the foul line. Reagan Sorensen has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 baskets, 12 points. She missed a free throw attempt. Sierra Swanson has 3 points. Sam Stryker has a basket for 2. Maya Nelson has had lots of looks, has had a single basket. Madison Strange, 1, 2, 3, 4 deuces, 8 points, and a 3-ball. Only 3-ball on the board.
Of the night, huh?
And Sydney Bader, freshman for the Unity Eagles, has a basket. So
There aren't
1,
very
2,
many
3.
rebounds either, because there haven't been very many misses. And most of the rebounds have come from Unity side.
Yes, yes.
And they're led by Tilton has 3 rebounds. Swanson has 2, and a number of girls have 1. On the Luck side, Grace Thorson has 2 rebounds. Lydia Ulig has the 1, Summer Asper has 1, and McKinney Delaney has 1. Luck's been able to get some loose balls, but not very many rebounds. There haven't been very many rebounds to get on for Luck's defense. They
Unity
haven't missed any.
Unity has been pretty efficient running their offense and putting the ball in holes. So
And mostly, as you can see on your screen, mostly by breaking and passing, and not a lot of screens. They did run, well, I guess what I would call like a flex cut,
looks
some
like a
back
flex.
screens, yeah. So, but they're just doing it by breaking through and passing and just playing really good basketball. I don't think I'll get to see the St. Croix and Unity girls, but this should be a good game. I don't know what St. Croix has coming back, or who's been picked to be favorites in the girls' conference. What would you say, Marty?
I would say on paper coming in, based on recent history, St. Croix would have been the preseason favorite. But I'll tell you, watching these Unity kids play, I think they might be in line to give those the Saints a run for their money.
And they are very young. Sophomores playing like seniors. It's impressive.
It's very impressive. Outstanding.
Usually when you're sophomores, you get a chance to grow more too. So these kids are going to get stronger and taller.
Stronger, taller, and more tuned to each other as a team.
Right.
And more tuned to the system that Coach Tilton has got. I don't remember last year if they played this 1-3-1 or if this is something new they've put in, but this was the zone defense that we had some success with back in the day. Again, it fits a certain group of players better than others. It's not necessarily an every man zone defense, but I think Coach Tilton has made a conscious decision based upon the players that he has that this is what he wants to play, and they've looked good in their execution in that first half. Well, I'd like to at this time point out our We Are Network sponsors: Army National Guard, the people at Burnix Beverages and Vending, guys, the Pepsi guys, Jensen Furniture, Main Street Luck, Larson Auto, Terry Larson, and the gang up there in Frederick, Professional Technology Tutor up in Siren, Remax Cornerstone Realty, the Tinman Brothers in Frederick, St. Croix Regional Medical Center in St. Croix Falls, Frederick, Unity, and Webster, Sinex Express, and Last week we welcomed the new sponsor, the Bass Lake Lumber, Arrow Building Center Siren, Bear DiNucci, the Monton Tavern, downtown Luck, in the heart of the Loop, Kent Peterson, Flying Pie Pizza, Jamie Moline, Pizza and Subs to Go, Main Street Lock, Foley, Carlson Accountants, Martin Dickers out there in the Cardinal Accounting Building, Luck Pharmacy, your hometown choice, and Sterling Bank out in Evergreen Plaza, Paul Denny, branch manager. So those are our sponsors. We certainly are appreciative of their support, and we ask our listeners to, or watchers, I don't know, or streamers, I don't know what the right terminology here is, but those of you.
Unity came out. There's a 10-minute halftime. Unity was back out with 6.5 minutes left.
I noticed that.
Isn't a lot to talk about when you're up by 29 points.
What can you say?
Yeah. Keep it up, girls.
Yeah. And I'm sure Britta is exhorting her charges to just relax a little bit and don't worry about scores. I mean, just worry about
getting better.
That's it.
Yeah.
Do some things right and defend and put the ball up when it's there. Don't force it. Play good defense. So we've both been in that situation, Wes, where
on both ends.
That's true. That's true.
I tend to remember the negative more so than the positive. I don't know why that is.
That's because
losing. You don't sleep so well that night.
That's because losing hurts, Wes.
Yeah.
Losing hurts.
Yeah, we touched on that last game. Number of losses we've experienced together.
It's part of the game, but boy, it's not a fun part. That's for sure. I don't know. I think our next broadcast is several days down the line. I don't have a schedule. I should keep a schedule with me, but it seems to be like we've got a 10-day break before we've got another home contest, and then I think we're getting into the double headers. And so
those games will start at 5:45.
Yes. Yeah, the first game of those doubleheader events is at 5:45, so we'll be on early. You can.
Is it still primarily girls first? Is
yes.
that still
yes.
the way they like it here?
Yes.
Or?
Yes.
Okay.
I believe girls will play first. The 5:45 games, and the boys then play the 7:15 game or whenever. So you can see the scheduled events on the We Are network postings for the Luck games, and you can join us then. You can have your evening supper meal with Coach Wissy and yours truly as we try to entertain and enlighten you.
And if you're at the Luck Gym, we do take free popcorn and water.
We have been known to accept those goodwill donations.
We can be bought.
Yes. Say, I looked up that girl that was here the other night with Flambeau. That was Robinson. Her name was Robinson. She was a Robinson girl from Ladysmith that we coached in an All-Star game.
Oh.
That was the year. Oh, that was with Chuck. See, I'm mixing you up with Chuck.
Yep.
There was a young lady here for the Flambeau boys game, and she remembered Chuck and I, and she was an all-star from Ladysmith, Robinson.
That you and Chuck coached?
Yes, yes, that was kind of cool that she remembered us and came up and said hi, and she actually took our picture. So
how many of those did you do?
3. I did 3, and the year that she was on the team, I was the head coach that year. I don't remember what year it was, but
I only got to do that once, but it was a lot of fun. It was just
great experience.
Interfered a little too much with my business.
Oh yes, absolutely.
But I did take the week off the first time. It was fun.
Well, let's call a little ball here. Nelson loses the ball out of bounds on some dribble penetration. Trying to go with her right hand.
This is a good start.
Out of bounds to the Cardinals, 17-29. 34-5. And here come the Cardinals. First possession, second half. Liz Johnson over the 10-second line for the Cardinals. Unity playing man.
They switched their defense to work on a few things.
Yeah, you never know.
And you can do that when you're up by 29.
And I think that's a good coaching strategy on part of Joe. I think that speaks well for his
Why not try it?
his coaching. And I think this is what they played primarily last year, if I remember right. They were primarily a man-to-man team. So
I only did the one game, and I really don't remember, Marty. I just...
Johnson in amongst the trees.
Good
Meyer
start.
Nelson.
Good start. Luck got a turnover on one end and a foul at the other.
Meyer Nelson picks up the foul. That's her first. And Liz will shoot 2 on the dribble penetration. Yeah. That's a positive. A little more than a minute into the half, and Cardinals put a point up. Liz with her second free throw attempt.
Good for her.
2 for 2 on the line. 34-7. Cardinals in their man-to-man.
Yeah, I was just going to say that.
Oh, missed her. Had that cutter open. There she goes.
Here's Flex again.
Nice defense by McKenna. Lefty goes baseline.
Yeah.
Runs off the floor. Tried it from the right side.
2
Went out of bounds. Tried it from the left side. Went out of bounds. Good defense for the Cardinals.
two possessions, 2 turnovers by Nelson. Just, I bet you won't see that again.
Thorson, dribble drives. Liz on the perimeter. Katie running a little weave action down the lane.
Yep.
Wasn't sure if Summer was ready to receive that pass. I think Summer was kind of looking to maybe head to the other side of the floor.
I think she made the right decision. If she'd have passed it, I think it would have been a layup at the other end.
Yeah. This way they got to attack a setup defense. Nice back screen on the top by Nelson.
And here's the
To low.
screen.
Screen up.
This is definitely Flex. He's running it 3 times in a row here.
Nelson on the wing. From the corner. 3 ball, no good.
3 ball by Thorson or Sorensen. That's about the only thing she's done wrong. Nice move.
McKenna Delaney with a deuce.
Yes.
Caught playing behind on the defense and paid the penalty. Ooh. Tilton with a score. Lizzie's first basket of the ball game.
Nice pass. Oh.
Cardinals seem a little more comfortable attacking this man-to-man.
Right. Well, they work on it in practice, I suppose, huh? Yeah.
Grace Thorson will shoot 2, 36-9 with 15 minutes left in the game. Another miss for Grace. Maya
She's having trouble
comes out.
getting the free throws in, but she
Swanson in.
she has good form. They should be going in. Must be a confidence factor, maybe. There.
There she goes. I want to see if she was finishing on her toes or she was flat-footed. She was up on her toes, finished nicely.
Yep.
36-10. The Cardinals are in double figures. Just under 15 minutes left in the game. Thorson defending hard on the wing.
Good D.
Liz Johnson, I believe, called for her third foul.
Ticky-tack. That was good, D. Sorensen's a lot quicker than she is, but she still played it well, I thought.
Ooh. Entry pass. Bader runs it down and is unable to save it in the corner. So Cardinal ball, 36-10. Let's see if the Cardinals can get into a little offensive flow here against this man-to-man. Pick and roll on the wing. Thorson in the corner. Summer Asper. That was a good-looking shot.
Yes.
Nice rebound.
Nice rebound by Katie.
Katie Christensen with the rebound, fouled by Bader. That's Sydney's second foul. 33. Her second. And Katie will shoot two. That's three of her free throws. All have been just a little long.
That was just long enough.
That was
Off the backboard.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say, she needed to adjust her elevation on that sight of hers. Windage was okay, but the elevation needed adjustment. Strange to low. High pick. Well defended. Sorensen on wing, to low, Strange. On the wing, that's Swanson.
Another rebound, Katie. It's her third.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Swanson goes all out. She's all right. She's smiling. McKenna Delaney on top. To Grace.
Good hustle, Katie.
To the
Nice
rim.
drive. Well done.
36-13 now, coming up on 13-10. Low. Offense is a little stagnant for Unity right now. They're standing around. Low from the corner. Nice blackout. But Sorensen steals a rebound. Yeah, good player. Bader on the wing to low. Nice cut. And Swanson gets her 5th point of the night.
She's a nice player and doesn't even start.
Now you're going to hear us munching on popcorn here.
Somebody heard us.
Sharon,
Thank you.
Sharon Stahl comes over here and hands us some popcorn. So if you hear munching, you'll know what's going on here.
Somebody's taking.
Ooh,
me
nice
seriously.
drive.
And a nice rebound.
Strange with another deuce from the corner.
Timeout, Unity.
13 points for Strange. She's their leading scorer.
30-second timeout.
Sorensen has 12. Strange has 13. 40-13 with exactly 12 minutes to play.
Why
in
don't
tonight's
you
ball.
munch for a while and I'll talk that way. But you're going to have to remove your microphone.
This may have to be a takeout order.
She's could be worse. Could be taffy.
Dawn wants to know if you'll come do our games because you're doing a really nice job.
Sure. we get paid the same, right? Well, we have fun.
Andrea Johnson inbounds to Katie Christensen. Two seniors bringing it up for the Cardinal girls. Ooh, right through the 5-hole, recovered.
Udy has stayed in the man-for-man after the timeout. I thought maybe he might switch.
Turnover. McKenna intended for Johnson. An overpass. And here come the Eagles. 40-13. Oh, Andrea.
Another perfect pass. Wow. Well defended.
Help was a little late on that,
Yep.
but a lot of help inside. Nice pass, finding McKenna.
Scramble.
Jump ball, Unity. Ooh, it's white ball. Summer Asper to inbounds. See what they're going to run here against this man-to-man. McKenna. Ooh. Another 5-hole shot. 11:08 left to play. 40-13 Eagles. Gabby Engstrand in for McKenna. McKenna Delaney to the bench. 4 in for 5. Backdoor cut by Lowe. Well done.
Nice.
Trouble. That's a long pass, Gabby. It's a long pass. The shoes in the passing lane. Autumn Lowe played that very well on the defense for the Eagles. Reagan Sorensen. Backdoor. Nice. Last two baskets the Eagles have scored have been on backdoor cuts.
Yes.
Very well executed. That's good basketball instincts when your kids are running those backdoor cuts. Cardinals moving around the perimeter.
There's a couple screens.
Foul called underneath. Sierra Swanson called for her third foul.
4 subs in for Unity.
Here comes the Fleet. 10:02. Let's see, Sophie Albrecht, another sophomore into the game. Samantha Stryker, we've seen her before. And let's see, 34 is
Maya Nelson.
Maya Bowers.
And Maya Nelson was the 4th sub. I don't remember who stayed in.
Strange.
Yes, I'm just about to say that.
Strange is the remainder. Under 10 minutes to play, 44-13. Here come the Eagles up the floor. Stryker to Nelson.
Nice.
Stolen.
Nice.
And Thorson not only makes the steal, gets the basket, draws the foul.
And I think that's Nelson's
I've got her for 3.
3rd, yeah.
I've got her for 3.
The way she was coming over to the bench, I was thinking that maybe that was her 4th or 5th, but
And another miss for Grace. My goodness. 44-15, 9:35. There goes Nelson. Little pick and roll on the wing. Changing up their offense here a little bit. This is the old, we call this offense Iowa. Just pass and cut.
Yep.
Striker with a deuce. Her 4th point of the night. 9 minutes left in the game. Maya Nelson
Her 4th now.
picks up her
obviously.
4th foul. Not a whole lot of contact. Here comes Lydia Ulig in for Grace. And Sierra Swanson will replace Nelson. Nelson with 4 fouls.
Coach is
Pleading his case.
pleading his case. He gets a ref to talk to him. I could never get any referees to talk to me.
Well, usually you were yelling so much they didn't have a chance to get a word in.
Maybe that's it. These referees come over and chat with these coaches. It's like they're old friends or something.
What the heck? You had frat brothers working for you. You used to walk out on the floor and see the secret teak handshake. I knew I was in trouble. Oh, man.
That was a Somerset coach. God, I loved him. He would be crying before the game started. And he had that whiny voice anyhow.
Gee,
God, he was a funny guy.
Unity with the rebound, and here comes Stryker.
I did have a lot of, we did get a lot of River Falls officials. Well, we still do.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and that's where I was from. So,
Good defense, Gabby.
yes.
Foul called on
20.
loose ball. Andrea Johnson called for her 2nd foul for the Cardinals.
Couldn't have been on Gabby. That was a pretty decent defense.
No, it was on a loose ball. Andrea picked it up, going for a loose ball. Well executed out of bounds play, comes up short.
Gets her own rebound.
Swanson with a nice hustle follow. Her 6th point of the night. A 7th, excuse me. I missed a free throw.
She's a nice player to come off the bench.
Katie Christensen on the wing. Johnson, Ulig, Christensen looking things over.
There's,
Looking for a Euro step.
yeah,
There we go.
Gabby.
Sophomore Gabby Engstrand gets a deuce, so she's on the board. 48-17. 7:10 left to play. Nice drive.
Yeah,
Striker.
well done.
Defense relaxed. Gave her the wide open lane. 50-17. Good hustle. Cardinals keep the ball.
Ooh.
Ulig.
Crowded in there.
Ooh, almost throws one in. Another lefty. Striker running the point. Swanson looking for a cutter. Back to Swanson. She says, I got this.
All the way through the defense.
9 points for Sierra. Andrea to Katie. Inside to Asper. Solid rebound.
She's their leading rebounder with 5 off the bench.
That Swanson girl.
Yes.
Yeah, she's a strong girl. I don't know how tall she is, but she's not short. Back door. Nice read. Oh, another wide open layup.
That's a rebound by Ulig.
to Unity, and we have changing of the guard here. Unity is going to go 5 on and 5 off. Cardinals bring Thorson and Delaney back in. We'll see if we can pick up the Unity players. Tilton with the ball. Tilton, low, Bader, Sorensen, and Kolu. Pass and cut. Pass and cut. Pass to the wing, cut to the basket. Bader with a nice cut. Nice entry feed. Comes up. Misses. Thorson goes 84 feet with a layup. Well done, Grace.
She got the rebound too.
6 points for Grace. 52-19. 4:45 left in the game. Bader on the wing. Matched up with Thorson. Nice switch by the Cardinal defense.
Steal.
Thorson with another steal. Whoops. Lost the handle. And Lowe comes out of there with it. Tilton to Bader. Looking for Lowe on a cut. Tilton to Lowe. Lowe on a wing. Sorensen in the corner. Tilton on top. Lowe on a wing.
I wonder if this is what Unity runs for their delay. Looks like almost that he's working on taking some time. Except Thorson didn't hear him.
She is so balanced. I just love her balance. She is just on every shot she releases, she squared up, she's balanced. 54-19, 3:36 left in the game.
She can get squared up in midair, which is a very athletic move.
She's got 14. She's doing her part. It's a solid sophomore. Well, after the game, remind our watchers, listeners, streamers, whatever the heck you are, we're going to have Britta up here with a chance to talk a little bit about tonight's ball game. So
that's one thing we didn't have to do after a blowout loss is get interviewed. I did usually get called the next day by the sports people, but
I mean, we've put up 14 points this half so far after having a 5-point half. So
right.
There's been some improvement, and I attribute a lot of that to the change in defense by Unity. Frankly, the let girls.
They seem more comfortable going against man for man.
Absolutely, absolutely. Thorson.
Nice fake.
Steps around Bader. Christensen with a steal. Gabby, Summer, whoop, Delaney, Katie, McKenna, Gabby, Katie, Summer on a wing. Nice entry pass.
Oh, she got some.
Yeah, she lost her balance.
She lost her balance, but she's got some nice moves in there. And
that's Peterson. That's Britta and
Ron.
And Ron. That's.
But and she's going to be probably every game she plays at have somebody taller than her guarding her.
Yeah. 54-19, just under 3 minutes left in the game. And Unity is
and a steal.
Has got some of their bench players in here, so we'll see if they're turnover. Pick from behind, kicked out of bounds. McKenna Delaney Katie Christensen off and Coral Moline in. Freshman for a senior. Get the freshman kid a chance to get some playing time for the Cardinals. Bowers to low. Back to low. Merrill puts one up. Foul called on Madison Kolu.
Good rebound there by McKenna.
Her first, team 7th, I believe, will be shooting at 1-1. McKenna to the line. Cassie Johnson into the lineup for the Cardinals, replacing Summer Asper. Cassie's a junior. McKenna's free throw attempt is no good. .2:14 left to play. Nice steal, Coral Moline. Wide open layup. And the freshman converts. 54-21, 2 minutes to play. Whoa. Delaney with a deflection on the...
Yeah, it's too bad she actually touched it because it was going out of bounds.
Yep, it was headed for the cheap seats. Thorson leaves the game. I think Ulig came in for her.
Yes.
Merrill, a little behind the back. Nice cut. Bowers fouled on the shot attempt. Again, they run nice stuff. They find the open person. They're not forcing it. I like their execution and. Bowers.
The ref was talking to the coach again. I don't understand this. Although I guess
Juliana Thompson comes in.
Getting back to the officiating again. Rarely did I see 3 officials that kind of came after I was done coaching.
No, that's true.
And there's always one in front of you now.
That's right.
But I even see it on TV. It's too much talking to refs or to coaches. Make the call and move away.
Ooh. Almost an interception for Molina on the wing. Kolu inside. Off Unity. Luck ball. 129. 54-21. Here come the Cardinals. Ulig looking for an outlet. Johnson, Moline. Nice pick. Moline with a 3-ball, a little long.
Nice rebound.
Ulig with a rebound. Out to Coral Moline. Turns the corner. Puts one up. Rebound. Puts one up. Misses. Ulig rebounds. Moline with another board. Gabby short. Rebound. Merrill. 45 seconds left. 54-21. Turnover Unity. Cardinals will have the basketball with 39.6 seconds left to play. 54-21. Engstrand with the ball on top. Thompson sets a pick. Coral eyeing up the 3-ball, passes on it. Turnover. Turnover again. Ulig.
Get in there.
Yeah.
Sehr gut.
Das ist gut, ja.
Yeah.
5 seconds left. Unity looking to take that last shot. Merrill with the release. Oh, and it's long. Final score, 54-23, as the Cardinals have an 18-point second half after scoring 5 points in the first half.
Everybody played. Everybody played a lot in the second half.
We'll just do a quick rundown of some Cardinal statistics here. And again, these are unofficial, folks. So as an old coach up here, I spend more time watching than I do keeping score. But
terrible.
Katie Christensen had 3 points. Cora Moline had a deuce. Gabby Engstrand had 2. McKenna Delaney had 2. Grace Thorson had 6. Liz Johnson had 4. Lydia Ulig had a deuce, and Summer Asper had 2. For the Eagles, Autumn Lowe had 4. Reagan Sorensen had many, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Sierra Swanson, 2, 4, 6, 8. Sam Stryker had 6. Sierra Swanson had 9. Excuse me, I missed a free throw. Lizzie Tilton with a deuce. Maya Nelson had 2. Madison Strange, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. And 3, 15 for Strange. Sydney Bader had 2. So balanced attack on the part of the Unity Eagles. And a very nice ball club.
That's not too surprising.
No, they're a team that definitely has a strong future. So we want to thank Aaron Argus, our technical guru, once again for making this broadcast possible. And here comes Britta.
So I'll go off the air, and we'll see you next time.
All right. Good night, Dwayne.
I've got the earphones all warmed up for you.
Well, Britta.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a nice club.
Yeah. They sure are. I don't want to, shortchange them at all, but man, we sure didn't show up either, which doesn't help. So, it's just one of those things. Some nights it just doesn't go, nothing goes your way, and it kind of seemed what it was like. And they're ready to go and jump out early like that. And we're not super strong mentally, so of course getting down by 6-8 right away, it's not a great way to start, of course. So that's tough.
You kept shooting.
Yeah.
You had some looks, but the ball just wasn't dropping.
Yep. And it seems like for a while there, it's taking good shots is I'm happy about that, but at some point too, we got to find a way to put the ball in the basket. So lots to work on.
Well, you had an 18-point second half. Unity went with their man-to-man. I thought you executed against their man-to-man.
Yep.
With a modicum of success, much more success than against that 1-3-1. So you got to take some positive from it.
Right, for sure. And they seem a little more aggressive in that my team aggressive against that man-to-man. So that's that is good, like you said. We had some nice drives to the basket, and posting up finally was going for us. So it's nice to see that there's a little hunger there. But
so what's your upcoming schedule look like?
We got Webster on Friday, up at Webster.
At Webster.
Which is, it's always a little bit of a tough place to play up there for whatever reason. And they've kind of got the same, they played a 1-3-1 a lot and have some tall, thin kids like Unity does. So if nothing else, tonight was good anticipation probably for what we're going to see on Friday. So
now, that's a doubleheader Friday night?
Right, yep, first one.
Okay, so the Luck Girls will be playing, and I believe there is a wearewebster.net. There should be people covering that game for the Cardinal fans out there that are on the stream with us tonight. So at 5:45, right?
5:45, you bet.
5:45 Friday night, the Luck Cardinals at the Webster Tigers. So we wish you well.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay.
Thanks.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we'll say goodnight to you from the Andy Dowley Gymnasium. Final score here, Unity 54, Luck 23. Good night, everyone.